But rather than a Christian service about God and country, they were forced to listen to the rantings of a lunatic.
So Republicans are pretty dang mad with this bishop because she gave a message on mercy. How dare she? Let's watch the video and I'll tell you why I agree with the bishop, but also relate with Republicans.
Mr. President, millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals.
All right, there it is. You know, mercy 101, loving each other, inclusion. There you have it, right? Jesus was merciful. Jesus was loving to the foreigner, to the outcast. Jesus did that. That's churchgoer 101. I go to church and I hear that all the time, right? I can also tell why Republicans are a little irked by this, but let's hear from them.
She was so arrogant. The way she didn't even acknowledge the President of the United States of America. She had an opportunity to minister the gospel. Instead of that, she is a heretic. She should never be allowed to preach the message of Jesus in her life because she's not even talking about Jesus.
This is why no one's going to these, this is why these denominations are dying, sadly.
I don't think it's a good look to be fighting with a bishop. That's just me.
She asked, you know what? First of all, she asked for it. She's fighting with the President of the United States. She is judging him. She feels empowered. He's in office less than 24 hours. When the country wants unity, she's pulling up the leftist progressive talking points. It's not about her in her role as a bishop.
Well, that's what she is.
It's about her. I don't care what she is.
Okay.
It's about her and her role as a politician using the church and the pulpit of the church to engage in political discussion. Am I wrong, Greg?
We can put Trump's response here up on the screen. The so-called bishop who spoke at the National Prayer Service on Tuesday morning was a radical left hardline Trump hater. She brought her church into the world of politics in a very ungracious way.
That's true. I think that's true. Continue that. Yeah.
She was nasty in tone, not compelling or smart, failed to mention the large number of illegal migrants that came into our country and killed people. Many were deposited from jails and mental institutions. That party just makes up. It's a giant crime wave that is taking place in the USA. Also not true. Apart from her inappropriate statements, the service was a very boring and uninspiring one. She's not very good at her job. She and her church owe the public an apology.
Trump will not miss a fight, huh? He'll go at it with just about anyone. All right, I'm back. So let's talk about why Republicans are overreacting. And we are overreacting. It's a complete overreaction. One simple word is we feel jaded, folks. We feel jaded. Do we agree with this message? I think the great majority of us do. Mercy. That's great. Mercy. The underlining message, though, and I think we can be honest about this, the underlining message is that Trump and Republicans are not being merciful. And we would disagree with that. That is what we disagree with. That is what the reaction is. That we are not being merciful. And we see it as, why are you telling us this? We are just enforcing the law. If the law says that illegal immigrants are illegal by definition, then we should enforce that law. And that is how we see it. Obama deported more people than Trump did on his first term. So it seems kind of like a talking point to us It's not that it doesn't feel genuine. It feels that this bishop, I think, is genuine in her concerns. And she's a religious leader. If a religious leader can't tell you to be merciful, I don't know who can. It's complete overreaction for Republicans. But we're humans and we extrapolate. And we're extrapolating what this bishop is saying to basically calling us out as not merciful. And if it was the first person that we hear from, maybe we could just shrug it off. But many Republicans are so sick of hearing it that now we're so jaded, we overreact. And I think people can relate to that feeling. So we should just realize that the problem is not what Bishop said. The problem is this underlining message that people are so sick of hearing that we are evil. Are Democrats evil? No, they're trying their best. Are Republicans evil? No, we're trying our best. Everybody's just trying our best from different viewpoints. That should be the message. That should be the takeaway here. President Trump's reaction is completely unproductive, overblown, not helpful. People are genuinely and generally trying to be nice, trying to do their best. We all just want to protect our families, protect our kids, be contributing members of our community. That is what we should all strive for. And I think that's what the majority of us are trying to do. We're not trying to hurt immigrants. We're not trying to hurt children, neither Democrats or Republicans. We just disagree on how to help these two groups and how to protect our laws, keep our country safe. It's that simple. Give each other some grace. Have a little hope in your community, in your neighbors. Have them be Republican or Democrat. That's what we should take away from this. Great message from the bishop. It's unfortunate that there's such an overreaction. Great message. Let's move on, folks. Let's focus on what's important. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe or like if you like the video.